Words, so innocent and powerless as they are, as standing in a dictionary. How potent for good and evil they become in the hands of one who knows how to combine them. Nathaniel Hawthorne. What if I told you I had the cure to writer's block? What if you could combine all the words in the dictionary, place them in a salt shaker, and season your pages with potent prose? This may not have been what Hawthorne had had in mind, but he knew how powerful words could be when they are combined in the right manner. When one reads words in the dictionary page by page, they don't mean much. Arrange them in the right manner, and they become poetry, love letters, and novels. Words lead religions and countries, and when put to music can evoke every kind of emotion. Thinking the words is one thing, getting the words down on a platform is another. Digital storytelling is one way to help students tell their stories. Using technology as well as a variety of 21st century skills, digital storytelling provides a variety of benefits to any student. Kristen Redmond's article, Theory, Practice, Tools, discusses digital storytelling. Redmond explains that digital storytelling caters to a variety of students as well as provides motivation to write for students. Digital storytelling projects engage children with technology that has the potential to support the development of 21st century literacies, Redmond says. She continues, other research concludes that high-end youth interaction with technology can motivate young writers to simply begin a story. One way to incorporate digital storytelling as well as to help students get over their writer's block is a web application called Storybird. Storybird's most appropriate motto, see the image before unlocking the story, explains what Storybird asks writers to do, to see someone else's art and then tell the story. With Storybird, words are not lost. They are unearthed with ease and pleasure. The images are there, already preloaded to the website, and students need only to form the words. Give two students the same set of art, and two very different stories will be told. Storybird is for strong and weak writers, for old and young writers, for seasoned and new writers. It is for those writers looking for a picture for their 1,000 words, and for others just needing a place to start. Storybird is ideal for grades 3 and up. Students can select an artwork with ease, taking the time to view the images and then brainstorm the words. The integration with technology provides a different means of writing, other than just paper and pencil. Storybird can be integrated into all content areas. Writing teachers can have their students create personal narratives. Social studies teachers can have their students create historical fiction stories. Incorporate science or math by having students create poems based off your latest teaching concept in those areas. Not only does Storybird allow for integration into different content areas, it supports all types of learners and intelligences. Visual learners, kinesthetic learners, and verbal linguistic learners are all supported by Storybird's elements. As Redmond says, digital storytelling projects respond to kinesthetic, auditory, and visual learning styles. Storybird sharpens more than just writing skills. Students will write for an audience, hone their communication and technology skills, and think outside the box, causing them to think more creatively. Storybird aligns perfectly with both the Common Core standards for writing and several benchmarks for the American Association of School Librarian Standards. Take a look at the following Common Core standards for 4th grade writing. 4.3. Write narratives to develop real or imagined experiences or events using effective techniques, descriptive details, and clear event sequences. 4.6. With some guidance and support from adults, use technology, including the Internet, to produce and publish writing as well as to interact and collaborate with others. Demonstrate sufficient command of keyboarding skills to type a minimum of 1 page in a single setting. Storybird matches perfectly with those standards as it allows students to create both fiction and nonfiction stories in a digital way. Collaboration is key, and students are part of your class on Storybird. They can work in groups and comment on the works of others. AASL benchmarks call for students to use the writing process as well as technology as seen in the following end of 5th grade benchmark. Indicator 2.1.6 Use the writing process, media and visual literacy, and technology skills to create products that express new understandings. Follow the steps of the writing and creation process: pre-writing, drafting, revising, editing, publishing. Experience with text and visual media to create products. Storybird hits all of those skills, letting students create a final product that has been revised by peers, instructors, and themselves, and using technology to display the product. Using Storybird as a tool to tell a digital story sharpens the conceptual understandings of students. Not only will they flex a variety of skills in the making, but they are able to collaborate, communicate, and display their learning in a more meaningful, personal way. Several aspects of Bloom's cognitive domain are addressed, including analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Using Storybird, students will outline, write, rewrite, and evaluate, all part of Bloom's taxonomy. Krathwohl's characteristics of the affective domain is also obvious with the use of Storybird. Students will receive, respond, value, organize, and characterize while creating their digital stories using Storybird. Let's take a look at how Storybird could be used in the classroom. A 4th grade reading class has been reading adventure novels. The teacher has his students create a fiction-adventure story using Storybird as their platform, guided by this rubric. First, the teacher would need to create an educator account on the Storybird website. They would then need to name their class. The teacher would then add students to their class by creating usernames for the students. Students can log in and view assignments, as well as add their work to the library to be viewed by the instructor and their peers. Here is a simulated work sample from a 4th grade student. The student first chose their set of images, viewing the pictures to come up with ideas for the story, creating an adventure story to the tune of the images. Storybird also includes a way for students to produce poetry. Students will select an image and a random assortment of words will appear on the screen, ready for the students to arrange. The image and the words can be refreshed at any time. Storybird is the perfect web application to incorporate 21st century learning skills and support college and career readiness. Let's take a look at the user guide to learn how to get started with Storybird.